Tuesday, March 18th, 20 in the 25, 4:10 p.m. here in the balmy farm fields of Valparaiso. What is the temperature right now? 71 degrees. Hello. But it is very windy out there. So I've got my recycle cans at the end of the driveway. I'm nervous about the lids blowing off and cardboard everywhere from all my baseball cards that I've been buying. Okay. All right. Now, I've had this question twice in like the last 3 days with regard to, we got a portfolio size of 2.93, but we have the buying power down here of 5.528. And just quickly we'll address that. Here's the current cash situation in the account, and then the margin. And margin is basically available credit. I can borrow that from the broker and trade stocks, use it as collateral, etc. Borrow. I don't use margin, and I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if I do trim this portfolio down and move some money around, then maybe I'll get into the margin just a little bit conservatively. But that's why the buying power is so much different than the actual portfolio total that we see there. So there is that. Took it on the chin a little today. We're down $3,180. Not terrible, but we don't have too many positions going on. We have 4 current trades in play. And this, actually, the QQQ, this is another round because I ended up getting stopped out yesterday on my 400 shares. So let me just show you that real quick. So here was yesterday. We bought the Qs at an average of 478.76. And then once it started to make its move, what I like to do, put on those stops and then is it the word aggressive? Aggressively move them up as I'm in the profit. Then if you watched it yesterday or were paying attention, it started to have a crazy flush. It had a real nice run up right before close and then a crazy flush. And I did get stopped out at 484.22 in those 400 shares, which was a profit of $2,183 on what turned out to be a day trade. And then I get tired of some things hanging around. So I did sell to close my uranium position and ended up with $800 profit. It was a scratch off lottery type play. So didn't put a ton of money in. Why does that say? Yeah, maybe I put more than I thought in. So if I made 800, that means I spent 4,300. So that's bigger than a lottery scratch off. It is, but it ended up working out all right. I'll take the 800. And then today I was able to get back in on the Qs at 473.92. So that's really the only things going on here today. So let's take a look because the market's just feeling a little odd. I don't know if it's going to be resolved a little bit tomorrow after the our boy Jay Powell tells us that he's not lowering the interest rate. They're going to hold steady. Maybe he'll have some glowing things to say in his press conference after the decision is made, starting here with Silver Spot. If this was all a 4, then it is currently playing along for a 5 here, but I'm not sure. For some reason, and this is maybe me just being optimistic about the rest of the market for tomorrow, is that I could see Bitcoin and the stock market having a nice reaction to the press conference tomorrow, and conversely, gold and silver taking a little bit on the chin. And if it gets down here, then I will be buying AGQ and maybe even taking some nug T, which is a 2 times on the gold and silver miners, on the gold miners. But I will be watching carefully. As you know, we don't even need this thing up here anymore. Here's gold. Still through the roof. Came down just a little at the end, but look at that. It's at $3,040. Now this is the futures. And then the GLD, I think you can see what it did. It's just extended. I think that's going to be it right there. And we should see a healthy And I don't mean healthy as in big, healthy as in it needs a little recharge. Take a little off the table, come back down. I'd love to see it get as low as into the high 250s, like a 259. Then I would definitely get some GLD leaps going again. And GDX seems like it's playing along with our 345 scenario. And a nice little run up straight into the box. And now it's come back out of the box on its way down. We'll see. We'll see if we can get in there. And if it plays along with this, then I'll be looking for a long here. GDXU would be the aggressive. That's a leverage position on GDX. Bitcoin, I was up like a couple grand on my position yesterday, and then it went, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see it. Yeah. And we put this on yesterday, take this out. It dipped into it. It dipped above it, or I should say it shot above it 3 different times yesterday, and then all the way downtown to Chinatown. But since then, it's had a nice looking move where we haven't had a lower low, and we're trying to get higher highs. So I still feel pretty good about the Bitcoin trade via the IBIT. S&P, it came right up to that second resistance, and look at that. It just turned right off of it. It's crazy. Crazy for me. But we're still well out of that channel, which is nice. I'm looking for a pop across the board, except for gold and silver tomorrow. Could be exactly the opposite. So what else we got? Oh, the Qs, and then look what we did. And if you watched the video yesterday, you know what's up. We put this, I charted this early in the day yesterday, probably in this region. It went, look at that, it went right up, touched the box, and then immediately turned down, got into the B, and now hopefully is going to make its way up and out into the C. I'd love to see it threaten 500 again by as early as tomorrow. That'd be quite a move, wouldn't it? It needs it. Needs it. We took this out and then dipped back down, so we know what we got to do. Put this up for no reason. TLT still playing with my money and playing with my emotions. Maybe they give some sort of indication that there could be an interest rate cut coming by summer, which then maybe that gives a little juice to the TLT. We shall see. Hey, that rhymes. Here's our uranium. I sold it just right at, it got right up to that. It was right at 24.77, which is what I was trying to see it go through. And then I'm like, man, I don't know. I think I'm out. So I got out, and then it was immediately a great move because it was whoop all the way down. And then, I mean, the trade will probably still work. I just don't need to watch it right now. And then this one has been a disappointment. Oil it was heading up exactly where I anticipated it to go. And then today it was back down. And you could see not only did it go back down, but post market, we went from 72.21 close to where after hours was at 71.96 right now. So still looking for that to work, just not going to work today. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, say hello. Bitcoin looking like it's going to try to make a move. Come on. It's at 82.174. Love to wake up tomorrow and it's at 85.86. That'd be nice. But I don't think it's going to do that until a nice rosy press conference from Uncle Jerome. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, yeah, and go Cubs go.